Well, Washington Commanders, the Washington Commander football team, knew that they needed to take advantage of a depleted Lions defense, and that is exactly what they did, scoring 45 points in this game, advancing to the NFC Championship. The Lions are crushed. The Washington Commanders also knew that if they got 5 turnovers in this game, they would win. And that's exactly what happened. The Lions, man, I know that the defense was struggling, but it was the 5 offensive turnovers that you cannot overcome, especially in a playoff game. 3 of them, you could have. 5, that's too many. 5 earlier versus Houston in the regular season, different animal. Now in the playoff versus the rookie of the year and the best rookie quarterback in the history of the NFL, Jayden Daniels. The Lions suffered a loss. There's a lot to be said here. How do you not go bend but don't break, Aaron Glenn, on this Washington offense? They had got big play after big play. They were running the ball well too. I understand that without a pass rush, you are pretty much a one-dimensional offense and you have to bring the house on every play, and that's exactly what you did. But I would have did it a little bit different. Maybe try to have some disguises to confuse this rookie quarterback and force turnovers of your own, but it was very easy for Washington's offense. I am not sure if I agree with all these people saying that Aaron Glenn is going to go ahead and get a head coaching job. If he does, maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that's a good thing for Detroit. Because in this game, he could not stop a snail. It was awful. And then coupled with the 5 turnovers on offense for the Detroit Lions, this was a loss. I had hope all the way until 7:31 left in this game. Gibbs had a 12-yard catch. Then Raymond had an 11-yard catch. St. Brown had a 20-yard catch and then a 13-yard catch. On 4th and 8, though, Detroit had to settle for a field goal that made it 45-31. And with 5:01 left, Washington had a 3rd down that broke Detroit's back. And they had to call their first timeout, and the game was over at that point. But I had faith in the Lions all the way through that. But it just wasn't to be, because every time it looked like Detroit could do something, there was another turnover by Goff. And here's this rookie quarterback for Washington who is lighting it up, maneuvering in the pocket. Goff had 1 4th down run where he picked it up and he got like 10 plus yards. They gave that to us. Goff is not a runner, and he is not Tom Brady. And Tom Brady kept giving me hope towards the end of this game, saying, "Hey, you just need a touchdown and an onside kick and a Hail Mary. You just need an onside kick and a Hail Mary. You need enough time for an onside kick and a Hail Mary." And then Goff turned it over. Guess what, Tom Brady? Goff is not you. He is not you. You were a statue that could complete and destroy defenses, picking them apart, throwing like on a dartboard, getting what you want. Well, Goff needs an elite offensive line, which the Lions have, He needs elite weapons around him, which the Lions have. But he is not the statue that can stand back there like Tom Brady and pick everybody apart. And he is not a mobile quarterback. Jayden Daniels just proved to me that you need at least a somewhat mobile quarterback in the backfield, running the show, making the plays. Daniels ran quite a bit in this game, got a lot of yards for Washington, picked up first downs against a depleted defense for the Lions, I will say, but they were out of position a lot of the time and too aggressive defensively. The Lions were, I think, in this game. But this rookie, Jayden Daniels, made LSU look good a couple years ago when he won the Heisman. They went 9-3, and he won the Heisman. So, and he looks cool, calm, and collected. That's the kind of quarterback that the Detroit Lions need. And I am questioning Goff because everything else is going to be back next season for these Lions. The offensive line, the weapons, Laporta, Jamo, St. Brown, Monty, and Jahmyr Gibbs all are going to be back next season. An electric, dual threat type modern day quarterback in the backfield is what this offense needs going forward next season. Now, the defense is going to all be back as well. Hopefully, Aiden Hutchinson is going to be fully healthy. We missed his presence in this game. That is for certain. And then Malik and all of the other people that Detroit has been missing on defense in the last half of the season. Hopefully they all are going to return for next season, or Detroit gets some better acquisitions. So there you go. Disappointing ending to an otherwise electric and great season for Detroit. They got their most wins ever in a franchise history, the number one seed, and it just ended badly. But going forward, there's a glimmer of hope. I don't think we're going to take the downward trend. I don't think there's a window that is closing. I think it is just opening for Brad Holmes, the general manager, Dan Campbell, and whoever the coordinators are going to be on this team for next season. Like I said, if Aaron Glenn goes, cool. If Ben Johnson goes, that would be one that I wouldn't like. I would like to keep him, even though he had them blunders in this game. Trick play pass from Jameson Williams. Come on. When you just got a big gain, the offense was moving, they were getting back in rhythm, and you do that. That's a little bit, how do you say, cheekish, wonky. It wasn't what was called for in that moment. You had to assert dominance in that moment, and the trick plays are great when you can catch people off guard, but when you're down 14 already, it's probably not going to work. You got to line up and use the offensive line that you have, the number one offensive line in the NFL. Hopefully all them guys stay together. So congratulations to Jayden Daniels and the Commanders. I didn't think a quarterback in the NFL was worth as much as he is. But over the years, Mahomes has proved that he is worth all of the $500 million that he got on his contract. Goff is not. Goff is not worth the money that he was paid this last cycle. And I kept saying that at the time. Hopefully, Detroit can search in this quarterback area for a new one and get one. Might not have to be through college. Maybe we can make a trade for a good one since we're this close. But what do you think? Is Goff the guy going forward? Am I overreacting to this playoff loss that the Detroit Lions just had? Let me know in the comments below. It's a somber day. Michigan hockey lost to number one Michigan State 4-1. And now this happened. So, somber Saturday here for Dependent Fanatic, but that's my thoughts on this game. I have all kinds of notes and the drives and how they did on each drive. But it really doesn't matter. Detroit had a 3-and-out to open this game. I did have to wonder, on that kickoff out of bounds by Washington, was it on purpose? Because it did bait Detroit into running the ball. To see they're more close to midfield now. They run the ball on first and second down, and Washington gambled on first and second down runs and blew them both up. Fowler broke into the backfield on third down, and the pass went through Patrick's hands, and already it was sped up for the Detroit offense and Goff. So Detroit opened the game on a 3-and-out, and they lost by 14 points after 5 offensive turnovers. Not much else I can say other than that. Don't turn it over, and you're going to win this game. You're going to win this game pretty easily. Instead, because you did turn it over, a rookie quarterback came in and made history, getting 300-plus yards in his first 2 playoff games. The first quarterback ever to do that as a rookie. So, there you go. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Go watch other videos that might be a little bit more appealing and happy. Go lucky. We have the Michigan Sports Report coming up tomorrow. We have the college basketball resume ranking coming out tomorrow as well, or Monday, for both of those. Circumstances may apply. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day. It was a great season for the Lions. You got to remember that. And go Honolulu Blue. Go Blue. One pride. Let's go. Next year's the year for both the teams. Thank you, everybody.